Welcome back, my name is Benji and today I want to welcome you to the next episode of Eolo-Kometa on Pro Cycling Manager 2021. First of all, we extended with our sponsor, Eolo-Kometa, for another year, so that is the first good news. And secondly, we're going to start signing riders. Currently, this is what our team looks like for 2023, which is simply not enough. Alessandro Covi, Lorenzo Fortunato, Aru Oldani, Vetter, Peak, Albanese, Yoda, Piganzoli, and Luna Del Cerro. So yeah, we can't make a team with that, and definitely not if we'd like to go to World Tour. Last year we unfairly treated Ropero, so this year we won't make the same mistake. We're gonna start off by re-signing him. Luxury teammate, 4.1k, let's give it a try. Almost, let's up it a tiny bit towards 4.6. A tiny bit more to 5.1. And we've got him re-signed. Alejandro Ropero is back for another season. The next rider we'll be signing is one from the Kometa U23 team Fundación Contador. So Andrea Montoli, 70 hills. We've got 69 acceleration and the age of 20. So clearly a rider for the future. Firstly, a teammate, and let's offer that. Really, man? He doesn't want to be a teammate? Come on, you're 20. You're basically a baby. I'll give you luxury teammate. Not that it really will influence anything, to be honest. Next up, we'll re-sign this man, Martondina. He's our leader for the Vuelta this year. He's going to be, absolute leader. Yeah, I guess. And then 3 years, so we don't have to redo this next year. 15.6, let's give it a try. And he's not fully happy. We'll give a tiny bit more, not too much, and we should be fine. There we go. Marton is back. Of course I will. Like, what did you expect? This man is literally available. We're going to try and get him under contract. He's leaving Bahrain. He's the Spanish champion, so he will be wearing that in our team if he decides to join. While I do not consider him a pure sprinter, I would say he is a hilly sprinter, so as a consequence, absolute sprinter fits better than absolute leader, I think. Let's give that a try. Almost. His role is not very liked. He seems to want absolute leader then, I guess. Let's up his salary a tiny bit as well. Offer it. Ooh, he does like absolute leader, but he does not like the salary, so let's give him 30k, roughly. Hopefully this works. Yes, it does. Here we go. Alex Aramburu is joining Eolo-Kometa. Another renewal right now, Alessandro Fancellu. Let's renew him, 75 mountain. His secondaries aren't growing as fast as I hoped for, but still very valuable when it comes to our climbing train. And I'll give him 3 years at 9.8. And that's apparently perfectly fine. So let's do exactly that. That's already quite an improvement when it comes to the team. We've got an extra 76 rider, and we've also got youngsters added to our team. That Montoli guy, and also Ropero and Fancello re-signed, so that's good. My goal now is to get 2 more leaders and a few more talented riders for the future, but I will not restrict myself completely to Italy and Spain and Hungary, because slowly but surely we'll have to expand towards more nationalities when we enter World Tour. And considering I hope to achieve World Tour, which I'm not sure about because we're going to be on the brink of World Tour or Pro Conti at the end of this transfer season, well, therefore I need to try and get talent from all over the world and not necessarily only Italy and Spain. So what I'll do is I'll steal some talent from the Netherlands, from Jumbo Development Team. We've got Lars Boven. He won the prologue, I think, of the Historico Proiezze in real life, and he's got decent stats all over. Looks like a bit of a puncher, so certainly fits our bill, and he's gonna be pretty cheap, even though he's like 20 and extremely talented. So I'll sign him. I'll go ahead and sign him for 3 years. For now, let's do luxury teammate. Important rider, perhaps? There we go, important rider works. So Lars Boven is joining the team. When you think about low budget leaders with time trial abilities and climbing abilities, Mattia Cataneo is definitely one that shows up in my mind. And he's got great stats all over. 75 mountains, 74 hills, 77 time trial, 75 prologue, and it continues onwards. This rider could genuinely be a huge change for the team. Mattia finds our team attractive. Let's make that a bit more attractive by making him absolute leader for 3 years. Let's make that 2 years, knowing he's 31 already. Offer that, and he wants a tiny bit more, so let's give him that. 22k. Ooh, 23. Let's do 24 just to be sure, because 23 might just be short. 24 wax. Perfect. And we've got Mattia Cataneo signing. That's a rider that will do a lot for us next season. Florian Lipovic, yes, 71 Mountain, a German rider, downhill 69, and overall just a climbing talent. He was pretty good at Tour of the Alps this season, and he has a biathlon history, if I recall correctly. So let's sign this man. In real life, he was rumored to go towards Bora next season or the year after, so that's gonna be curious. But for now, he can join our team for 3 years, and hopefully that's enough. Nope, he wants a tiny bit more, so let's give him some more cash, and hopefully that works. Yes, Florian signs. Another quick renewal for us, and that is Sergio Garcia. Let's re-sign him. It's only 1 point, and he's cheap AF. He is 23. I'll sign him for 3 years because I think that he could be of value for the team anyway. Let's do luxury teammate. I just have to. Mark Parun, 77 mountains, 74 hills. He certainly is worth his money at the moment, and therefore I will re-sign him. Well, not re-sign him, sign him for the first time. 20.4 absolute leader, 2 years. That should work, I think. A bit more money. Okay, let's go 23, I guess. That's enough. Perfect. Mark Parun is joining Eolo. I'd also like to sign a Swiss talent from Swiss Racing Academy. He is Alex Vogel, 72 sprint, 73 acceleration, 23 years old, growing out to be a decent sprinter. So seems like a good attachment to our team. 2.5k for 3 years, and he's gonna be a sprinter. There we go. Should be enough. Nope. 3? Yes, perfect. Another talent then. Finfisher Black will be joining our team if he wants to. 73 hills, 70 time trial, and certainly talented. I think he won New Zealand Cycle Classic or came close to doing so at the start of the season. He's going towards UAE in real life, so that is an interesting concept as well. But in game, we are going to be the ones stealing him away from Yambo development team. 3.7 most likely, luxury teammate. There we go. Ooh, a bit more money, 4.2. We've got plenty of money left. Like, we can't even, like, spend all our money right now because we don't have enough transfer points to do so. I have to re-sign Aritz Aramburu. He is the legend himself. He's only like a luxury teammate, or not even that, but we'll make him luxury teammate. And he should be happy. Yes, indeed. And he's back in our team for the next 3 seasons. Our final rider that we will sign is a 20-year-old from Rally Cycling. He's got 70 cobbles, so an American cobbler. That's pretty original. So let's try and do so. Let's contact him. Let's get him on the squad. And let's finish off our transfer season because we've got tons of new signings. Is that enough? Nope. More money. There we go. And our team for next season is complete. Alessandro Covi, Aramburu. We've got Cataneo, Martondina, Fortunato, Parun, Aru, Oldani, Fetter, Fancello, Ropero, Peak, Alex Vogel, Finfisher Black, Albanese still, Boven. We have Garcia, Yoda, Sheffield, Piganzoli, Montoli, Lipovic, Aramburu, and Luna del Cerro. So with our current transfers, we are supposedly a World Tour team next season, but this will change, and it might change for the worse, because usually this still spices up and stuff gets thrown around and so forth when signings start to happen. So it could very much be that we just miss out on World Tour for the next season, but I somewhat don't hope that's the case. Our transfers might be done, but that doesn't mean that the races are done for this season. We've got plenty of racing to come. Burgos firstly, let's get started with that. Parkour-wise, it's, I think, the same parkour where Evenepoel did very well at. So we start off with hilly parkour on day 1. On day 2, we have quite a flat ending. On day 3, we've got an uphill finish on Picon Blanco. Day 4 is flat again, but day 5 is a mountain finish on Laguna Zenaya. So yeah, it should fit our riders if we select them wisely. Let's take a look at our squad. Our current selection is the following: Dina, Ropero, Garcia, Aramburu, Sevilla, Viegas, and Luna del Cerro. But I don't think I'll send Dina because he has a bruised shoulder, so that does not seem too intelligent to send him to a race. I think I'll go for Yoda because I want to see him in his Japanese shirt. We will go for GC with Ropero. I know that isn't a godlike idea, but I want to see how far I can get with the legend himself. Firstly, a shot for your boy Yoda then. A flat finish, well, pretty hilly, but I do think it's not hard enough to drop Shota Yoda here. On paper, the first finish should fit Yoda despite it being slightly hilly. he should be able to survive it relatively decently. Now, I'm afraid he doesn't actually have a proper Japanese kit. He's gonna have the default game one, so I think by next season I'll try and have someone create one so he actually looks beautiful in it. Oh, but I still like it. I really do. On the right, we can see Yoda with his Japanese shirt on. Awesome. Let's get our riders to the front and let's set him up for a potential Dubsky here on day one. Although I do think that the competition in this race is going to be decent enough. We've got around 10 kilometers to go. I vaguely remember us winning this stage last season with, was it Sevilla? I think so. So I think the run-in is quite special because it is slightly uphill and you can push hard and actually gap the peloton a bit because their AI behavior in the last 5 kilometers is abysmal in this stage. So I hope I can do that again. It's good that the game sees it as a hill finish because that will allow us to use a complete sprint train for it while they likely won't. Spending a bit of red, which I don't like. Let's move it down to 95. Let's keep it going for a bit. Let's try and take over with Sevilla a bit. We've got some attacks that I don't like. Let's move towards 99 now and move forward. McNulty up there. We're going to try and lead out Yoda right now. Ooh, bad position, bad. I think I fucked it. I think I fucked it. These corners aren't good for us. Oh, man. McNulty might actually win it or what? Pogacar tries to come around. And Tadej takes it from his teammate. Yoda, damn it. Actually, turns out I'm completely blind because McNulty actually took the victory and not Pogacar on there. Aramburu in third, our future signing. Ayuso in here as well. Higuita Uran. This is a really strong start list. But hey, we had one chance already with Yoda. Let's try again on the next day and hopefully this time around we can take it home. 3 kilometers to go. Garcia, should I go early again? I think I'll go now. 2.4, let's go now. It's uphill anyway. Sevilla can do the same. There we go. Yoda in the wheel. Come on, Yoda. Yo, come on. He's got blocked. He's gotten blocked. Still gonna try and get out of the wheel. Yoda comes around, but it's gonna be Casper Pedersen, it seems. Yoda's gonna come second or third. Aramburu's gonna seal it away. Actually, Sevilla beats Yoda here. Solid podium. In the end, it doesn't matter which rider gets the podium for us, but I'm kind of surprised that Yoda's doing worse than Sevilla on this occasion. Then again, he got blocked while Sevilla didn't, so that plays a big role. Picon Blanco then. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Anyway, we'll do our best with Ropero and we'll see where we can finish on this one. Here we go. The climb has started. We have 7 kilometers and a half to climb. Keep in mind that this has been a very tense and difficult race so far, so the energy on the riders is not where it needs to be. Then again, it won't be on the competitors either. I'm going to try and ride like 78 and hope that we can gradually move up in the peloton and hopefully have a good result here. It's becoming narrow. Didn't really think about that, but it's good that we see it right on time because attacking Pogacar, responding Quintana as well. Going to try and do our own tempo, even though I think we can go 85. It's so funny how Aramburu started as a meme and is literally our second best rider on this race right now. Oh boy, this is steep. Pogacar dropping everybody at the front because in second right now, and Bilbao in third leading the peloton group. I'm going to move up towards 78, 79, 80 perhaps. I'll go 85. I think I've got the energy for it. Probably not, but I'll just regret it in a few kilometers. I think the race has been decided. I think Tadej is winning this one. Valverde trying to do a comeback together with Bardet though for the second spot. I'm going to try and go like 65 from this point onwards. I'll probably finish in this group, which is not that far from the top 10, but also not as close as I hoped for. Tadej wins as expected. And the second sprint is for... Ooh, this might be a close one. It was Bardet who won the sprint for second. We finished 16th in the group of Elisson and Guerrero. So, honestly, just above the climbing level that we should be with Ropero. So I think we can't be too disappointed. There is just better climbers here. Another opportunity for Yoda then. He seems to be fitness speaking here. So I guess it's good that we put him in instead of Dina here. Let's see if he can actually evolve that into a victory, which is going to be hard. There we go. And I'm going to do my lead out with Sevilla right now from this corner onwards. Yoda in the wheel, Yoda in the wheel. Try and get through, try and get through. Oh my god. Casper Pedersen there. We're going to try and come through again, but this won't be it. Pedersen blocked us a tiny bit there as well. Top 5 in the sprint most likely. 5th spot. Bardet wins the sprint? What? What just happened? Romain Bardet just won a sprint? Like, what? Okay. We just lost a sprint with Yoda from Romain Bardet. Let's see if Bardet can do that as well on Laguna Zanaya. An uphill finish. Looks like it's something that Poggi will likely win, but we'll do our best with Ropero. We are currently sitting, I think, 17th in the classification. Yes, on 3 minutes 56. It's gonna be difficult to end in the top 10, but who knows, we might be able to drop ourselves towards the top 15. Looks like UAE and Pogacar have decided to let the break win today. It's fine for me, as long as I can play it relatively defensively and towards the end of the climb make my strike, because right now it seems like we have the energy to do so. We've got an attack. I think that's Pogacar going for it. Yes, Sepkus trying to follow. I'm going to set up a decent pace because we do have the energy right now. Let's go 75 for a bit. 4.5k to go for us. Pogacar called again. I'm actually going to go like 85 to the top. We have the riders for it. We have the energy for it. So that's good. We've got Guerrero now going. Ciccone trying to respond. Aramburu almost done when it comes to domestiquing. So I'm going to switch towards Garcia right now. Aramburu, don't block your teammates. Don't block Garcia. Ooh, la la la, that was closer than expected. Ciccone goes again with Kus and Pogacar. We are holding on quite well, so our result here is looking to be decent. Aramburu moving up right there, right now. Actually, are there more than one Aramburus here? There's Alex Aramburu, and I swear I saw another Aramburu somewhere. Am I blind? Bahrain. Jokin Aramburu is also riding for Bahrain. You gotta be joking. Okay. Fucking dead joke. Ropero, move up. Come on. Just keeping this up. Just keeping this up. Pogacar seems to be dropping everybody. He's actually too far to win the stage. Haig's actually gonna win from the breakaway. Ropero still trying to move up. Donovan still here. White jersey. Ayuso. Yeah. Don't think I can move up much in GC, to be honest. I'm going to go 90 from this point onwards in the last kilometer. And hopefully that brings us to the line, 92, 93, something like that. And I do want to pass some people here, but I think it's simply going to be a sprint from this point onwards to the line, and one without too many gaps, most likely. Decent sprint though by Ropero, but won't get us too far. 14th, okay, we jumped into the top 15. That's exactly what I hoped for. Just ahead of Marc Soler. Pogacar wins Vuelta a Burgos. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's the end of today's episode. We've done basically everything we signed up for at the start of the episode. Transfers and Burgos. And I can't wait to get started with La Vuelta with you. So I guess I'll see you there next time. Goodbye.